Hey, my name is Barry. Welcome to the channel. Do you like my new quilt that I made yesterday? It took me 5 hours. It took me about two and a half hours to do all the half square triangles and trim everything up. And it took me about 2.5 hours to piece it all together. But when I did, I thought it was fantastic looking. I still need to add a border to it. When I add the border, it's supposed to measure 83 inches by 83 inches, which is a really nice size quilt. And it only takes is 2 packs of layer cakes. And look how much fabric I still have left for another project. So 2 layer cakes of the solids. So I got a pack of solid whites and I got the printed fabrics, and still got plenty enough to do probably a throw or something with them. But Missouri Star Quilt Company thrifted. They gifted me this fabric, and they said, March is National Quilt Month, and we'll give your subscribers 1 free pattern of your choosing. So I went to their website, and I chose this because I thought it looked good. It's very beginner friendly, and so all you got to do to get it is email me. Now they said tell people to DM you because they're only giving me a certain amount, and so that way if you DM me or email me, I can keep track of how many I've given out. I won't use your email. As a matter of fact, as soon as I send you the link and stuff, I'll delete you. I have nothing to send you except for that link and the coupon code. So email me at barryquilt@gmail.com and write in the description or the title, say free pattern, and I will email you the link and the coupon code to get this for free. And why not? It's National Quilt Month. Now this is only good through the end of March, so after March that's done, and they've only given me a limited number of these, so make sure you email me ASAP and share this, but don't share the link because I want to keep track of how many I've given out. And if I get ready to get to the amount that I run out, maybe I can twist their arm and get more. But anyways, get your copy of this today. Now let's look into this, and I'll show you how I pieced it, or at least the best I can. Don't laugh at me. I'm still learning. All right, let's take a look here. I never knew about layer cakes when I first started, but layer cakes allow you, these are 10 by 10s, and there's 42 in each package. And the great thing about these things is, number one, they're pre-cut, so they're perfect for this pattern. Number two, you get so many different colors of fabrics all in one bundle, so it saves you money. Instead of having to buy a yard of everything, you can just get what you need. So these are great to making things like this, and I might be starting to be addicted to buying layer cakes. So I got my printed fabrics, and then I got a package of white, and that's the background. I'm not going to bore you to death with me on doing the whole thing. Here I am trimming these up to 9.5. I made a mistake when I first did these, and I made a few of them 9 inches, and I found out that ain't right. So 9.5, unfinished. Now when you do these half square triangles, wait until you get them all sewn together, then trim them up. And FYI, I measured my mat, and my mat is correct. So you double check, don't use the ruler markings on your mat unless you're absolutely sure that those measurements are correct. Don't want you to have a mistake here. But anyways, I'm lining these up face side together, and then I'm going to put a line diagonally across there. Now I'm using a pen. I just used a pen because I wanted you to see it better on camera, but you can use a pencil or like a Mark Be Gone. That's probably the better option. I'll show you in a minute why you there. That's why you don't use a pen. It bled all over me. But anyways, sew on both sides of that line, and then I sewed a 1/4 inch on both sides of that line, and once they were sewn together, then I just cut it right up the middle, and then I have 2 half square triangles. I should have showed that better, but yeah, you want to sew on both sides of that line 1/4 of an inch, and then take your rotary blade cutter and go right up the middle there, and you automatically got 2 half square triangles. Now don't yell at my ironing, but I'm not the best at it. I still need to practice on making sure. And the one thing you want to do about ironing is not trying to push your fabric too much, because it will stretch it and you will see your thread. So be careful when you iron. But now I'm just going to trim these up to 9.5. That's why you wait until after you've pieced the half square triangles before you trim them up. If you didn't know that, I learned all this the hard way. And that's how much scrap, not very much waste in this pattern when you use these layer cakes. I was really impressed. Now, the reason you should download this pattern is because that way you can set that thing up and you have a guide to go by, because placement is key. Don't ask me how I know, but you can end up using your seam ripper a lot if you don't follow the pattern. So put that pattern up there, print it off, print it there in front of you so that you can follow along and make sure you're going at the right angles. You'll see here I'm going to lay these out, and I double check my placement. The key to this thing is, well, like I said, when you get these rows, I sew all my rows. I do this quilt you can do in quarters. So you basically do the same layout 4 times, and then you just turn it to match. But you want to make sure, like I said, I'm making sure, double sure before you sew these all together that they're in the right order. Like I said, don't ask me how I know. But me and Mr. Seam Ripper are really good friends. And then I just line these up. I'm a clipper, so I clip these, and I sew a 1/4 inch line right there. And then once I do 4 rows, so 4 by 4, it really comes together pretty fast. I'm really pleased with how fast this thing to come together and how it looks. All right, I hope that was understandable. I do the best I can. I'm still learning myself, but this truly is an easy pattern to make. If you've got a wedding or you got something that you need to get a quick gift out for, that's the one, I think. Remember to email me at berryquilts@gmail.com and write in a free pattern in the title. I'll send this right out to you. And it's only good through the end of March of 2026. After that, you know, this costs money. So I want you to get it for free. So I'm going to try to give this away to as many people as fast as I can. Like I said, tell people about this, but don't share that link, because that way I can keep track of how many people I've given this out to. So that way when we run towards the limit, I can figure out what else I'm going to do. But hey, I appreciate you stopping. I appreciate you staying this long at the end of the video. Try out one of my other videos in the description here. And remember, go out and make some memories, and I'll see you later.